Welcome to DASGeek. One of my favorite possessions has become the Yeti tumbler. This cup is incredible. Not only does it keep your cold drinks freezing cold, and I mean, you can go to sleep at night, have a nice cup of soda, whatever you drink at night, next to your bed, and you can have ice in it, and you can go to sleep, and you can wake up, and you can take a drink right out of that cup, and the ice won't be melted. It will be just as cold as it was when you put it down, and that's what makes Yeti absolutely amazing. Now, I've seen videos where people are testing Yetis and they're putting up against Ozarks and some of the others, but I call complete BS because one of the biggest problems that are facing Yeti cups is the fact that there are so many fakes, and the fakes are so good. And a lot of people buy them off of Amazon, eBay, other places that generally are very trusted, and they think they're getting a genuine Yeti cup. They're doing comparison videos against them, and in fact, they have fake Yeti cups. One of the first ways you can tell whether you have a real or a fake one is the lid itself. You can notice on this black one that there's a nice blue tint here to the cover, and that's because this is actually a fake cup. But they're catching on to this, so expect it to change. You can tell this is the real one because it's got all the smudges on it, and you can see that there's no blue tint. It's absolutely clear. So that's one of the first signs that you probably have a fake cup. Now this one was supposed to be real, came from a trusted seller, but it's actually a fake that my wife got, and she had it powder coated. It was about $60, so it wasn't like they're saving any money from getting this cup or trying to find a cheaper solution, because these cups run about 40 bucks. And I know, being frugal like most of us geeks are, you're thinking $40, I would never spend that on a cup, and that's what I said too. But trust me, you're going to save a lot of money because it's the only cup you'll use. It doesn't sweat. You won't need coasters. You won't want to bring any of your other glasses around. In fact, you'll probably just want to fill your cabinets with Yetis. They're that good. But unfortunately, because they're so popular, there are so many knockoffs. And pretty much, if you're getting one not from a sports store, then there's a really good chance you're going to end up with a fake one, because even the sellers don't know that they're getting fake ones. They think they're getting it from a legitimate reseller, and it ends up not. So some of the other ways you can tell is the weight when you take off the lid and weigh them, which I'll show you here in a second. Additionally, there are some things like, and I don't know if I can show you because the text is so small, but there's a made in China on the bottom of the cup, and Yeti's made in China too. But this one is the China, the C in the China is actually lowercase. And this has serial numbers and everything else to make it look legitimate, even though it's not. And the made in China here, which is really hard to see, is actually uppercase, as it should be. Additionally, when you take a look and take these cups side by side here, and you look at the bottom, first you take the logos, right, and you line them up. So now our logos are lined up. And then you look at the bottom, you'll notice that the Yeti on this real cup is right across. Right, perfectly angled, across horizontally. This one's more vertical to the logo, so that's another way. And then the weight test, of course. So let's do a weight test here. And a real Yeti, purchased from a sports store, is going to weigh in here at 14.1 ounces. And a fake Yeti, because it does not have a brass core inside, comes in at 12.9. So you can see instantly, you can tell the difference right there when you weigh them. So those are some of the tests that you can do to see if you have a real Yeti. And there are so many fakes out there that I guarantee you a lot of the comparison videos are based on that. So besides no sweating, besides keeping your drink cool and keeping the ice from melting all the way overnight, I can go to sleep for 8 hours, wake up, and my ice won't be melted. With the fake one, here's the difference. The ice melts within a few hours, just like any other cup. You can wake up in the morning, it'll be all watered down, like any tin cup would be. It doesn't sweat, so that's an advantage. but you're not getting the main purpose of really having the Yeti. And this keeps your drink so cold. It's like getting a soda out of one of those new Coca-Cola machines that just free, the one where you can make 100 different varieties. One of the things I love about that machine is how cold, freezing cold your beverage is. And the Yeti keeps your beverage like that the entire time. You can also put hot liquids in it. It's an absolute amazing investment. You can really take every other cup in your cabinet and just throw it away. This should be on your gift list for your husband, for your wife, girlfriend, your wife and your girlfriend, whatever you want to make happy. Get them a Yeti. It will change their life. I feel like that guy on Duck Dynasty that carries around the sweet teacup constantly. This is how I am with my Yeti. It goes in the car with me. If I'm going on a trip, it goes with me. If I'm going upstairs, downstairs, going to bed, the Yeti is attached to me. It's become a part of my life. It's an absolutely fantastic cup. I want to get more and more and more. This is going back to the cellar, so I wanted to do this video, though, so you could see the difference between a fake and a real Yeti. These things are amazing. They're worth the price of entry. Go check it out. Leave your comments below. Let me know what you think. Have you done a test with a real Yeti versus some of the knockoffs and think there's some better options out there? Let me know. But you're not going to convince me to switch from a Yeti because they're kind of the first. Everybody's trying to copy them. They've done a fantastic job. I absolutely love them, and I think they're worth it. But leave your comments below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you're going to get a Yeti. Hoping to get one for the holiday. Going to get one for a girlfriend or wife, or anything else you have questions about regarding the Yeti. Until next time, get out there and fill your brains.
Don't get subscribed. Does not like the video.